Hey guys, glad you joined us today for the leader meeting. Really exciting. We just held the October sales meeting. We recorded that. So we hope if you weren't able to join us that you will view that recording and be caught up on everything that is new and now with Avon and share it with your teams as well. And we were just talking about possible questions, and Amanda popped into the chat box that she's psyched about to get some bonuses coming in. And Angie Thornton is also excited about the bonuses. I know that Amanda is edging ever close to that bonus. There's exciting stuff happening on your team, Amanda. Tell them, because I've seen some stuff even in the past couple of days. Can you get off mute or no?
Yes. I have managed to get another downline, and one of my other downlines had got her first one as well.
Awesome. Good for you.
And she had a team member who was in that recognition. Did you see that, Amanda? You had a team member in the new recognition?
I did, and I screenshotted that so I could share that with her.
Good. That's a good upline. Awesome. And I know that Krista and Angie are both working on their own goals too. And Michelle has definitely put it out on social media to help and grow her team. I've seen that plenty of times. Krista, what's going on? Have you got any folks that you're talking to about joining your team?
I still haven't heard from the one that I had talked to recently. Have you heard from the other girl that we were talking to?
I have not. So we just need to keep in touch with her and keep putting it out there also, so we can grow some more and get you that $1,000.
That sounds good.
Yes, good. Yeah, how about you, Angie? Are you able to unmute? I don't think she maybe is not able to. I know she was working on growing as well. She has a gorgeous new car that she's has the goal to make extra for. Absolutely beautiful. If y'all are friends on Facebook, you can see her pretty car.
And I know Joy Wilson in 1423, she's going to make ambassador this campaign, and has a very strong plan for the next 3 campaigns. So she's got some dynamic people underneath her, and she's a fairly new representative as well. And she just is, I can tell you, she is just constant. I mean, I'm sad that she's not on the phone today because I really wanted her to share, because she's just constant every single day. She dedicates some time every single day to her Avon business, and this has been a goal for her. So I'm really excited that she's going to hit ambassador, because a couple of past campaigns she was very close, but in that time she never got discouraged and she kept recruiting, and now she has, I think, about 12 people underneath her. She's just very constant. Wow. And she's she sells and she follows up on her customers and all that kind of stuff. So when you look at that, I was like, you guys have a lot to share. So any tips or techniques, because the one thing I think Joy would say is that she's constant and that she tries to recruit every day, and every day, even when she gets discouraged, she's back up and she's doing it again. And I think that's what's really led her to success, because not all of the representatives have stayed, but she has been able to recruit at least one a week, and now she's building a really stable business underneath her. So anything you guys want to share with that? Because as I said, she's a new representative, fairly new representative, and she's going to hit ambassador, and she's got a really stable business. Her business does not really fluctuate. Her business is constant, and it will continue to do so.
Sounds like she really wants it, Sarah. She really wants it, and she's running it like a business and not letting, that's one of the biggest tips I would say too, is don't let it get you down. You're going to have your new appointments. You're going to have people come to the company, and you're going to have them come and go. And that it happens. That's the way it is. But it sounds like she's motivated. She wants it.
And she checks in with her people every week. Like, she knows what their orders are going to be. She knows, do you know what I mean? I think that's a big part of it as well, is that she really understands her people, and she has them in all different states. They're not just local to her. She has them from all over, but she really reaches out, and I can say to her, well, what about so-and-so? And she'll say, well, this campaign, blah, blah, blah. I mean, for her to be able to have that conversation with me just shows that she really cares, and I can see why she's going to hit that ambassador. And I know those additional 3 campaigns, she's not going to have a problem because she's in tune with what they're doing at each campaign. So I think, hopefully next week, I'll get her on next week. So Joy, if you're listening to this on the replay, I want you here same time next week.
I see Amanda typed in there, team support with your downline on your team is a must, and she is very good at that. She also knows everything that's going on anytime you ask, and probably multiple times a week, maybe even daily with some. She's talking, so that I know it's working. So you're doing great, Amanda. And Angie said she had someone join out of district last week, so she's working on a few more that are on the fence. So that's good. I know you're getting them off that fence, especially with our new advertising, the new Boss Life commercials. I'm loving it. So keep sharing that. And then speaking of being consistent and really growing in a way that is stable, we've talked about this so many times, but how have you guys, we talked probably 2 to 3 weeks ago about going to your customers and making sure that you put a recruiting flyer in every brochure. Did anybody get to do that yet? Can you share with us what happened? No, Angie had a plan to do that. Well, just while you guys, please interrupt me if you've done that. Well, let's really look at the best recruits that most of the time you've ever had. They were usually the customer first because they already love the product. They're already invested. They want their Avon as a customer. So obviously they have the passion about the product to go ahead and sell it. So it's not just a need to earn income, but it's also a passion and a loyalty to the brand. So I hope somebody can share with us something that maybe you've been sharing those recruiting flyers. And if not, please do it now. If you need the flyer, reach out to your district manager, but they're also all over Facebook and on our district pages too. Sorry, Julie.
Oh, no. Well, another thing, Christy, just to say, if no one's going to jump in, I had a representative who she was selling for about 3 years, and she never went into leadership or anything like that, but she always did tell, her customers, just as you had stated, Christy, if you ever want to become a representative, please let me know. Just putting it out there so that if that customer does want to in turn become a representative, you want to get credit for that customer. You've been servicing them. So and again, as I said, she was bought into it for 3 years, and one of her best customers actually decided that she wanted to become an Avon representative. And she was so thrilled because she had said, if I didn't always put that out there, she'd even put labels on her brochures that said that as well. Here's my code. And so she joined her team, and now obviously Krista's into leadership now, and she's rising, but her best customer is one of her best leadership representatives on her team too. So it's a win-win. Just make sure you put it out there, especially this time of year. Wouldn't you agree? Because turning what the holiday bills into money and turning some different things that you want to earn for is a great time to be looking for prospects. And those customers want to turn into a representative too sometimes.
Absolutely. And Angie shared in the chat box that she's working with customers to see if she can set up some book parties. And she has started to put that recruiting info in every brochure. I knew she was planning on that. And then she's starting to include fundraiser flyer with brochures as well, which is just a fantastic idea because somebody's going to help that organization. And it might as well be that the sales are funneling into your team and helping you, and you being able to help them.
Right. So much to offer. You as representatives, so much to offer in your business to everyone.
Absolutely. And a lot of you guys are doing this too as you're recruiting, and I know you guys are on fire right now. I know Amanda's recruiting like crazy. Angie had one last week. Add them to your district Facebook. I know y'all have been doing that, but if they're in district, and if they're not in the district, I'm okay with you adding them to my Facebook. But if get with that manager and add it to theirs. If not, but get them connected because social media is so powerful these days, and that's a lot of where people see the info. Sometimes they're not reading the email at all, so just add them.
Seems like Facebook's more looked at than email nowadays.
Yeah, I think also with that, for the leaders as well, is that will have people out of your district, but just getting them involved in their district. I know I have 3 people that from the sales meeting now are all working together on a weekly basis, and their uplines are different. However, it makes it easier to do a table or tent setup, or it makes it easier to go out recruiting if they have people with them. You know what I mean? It's really like the Avon sisterhood. I think that's what it's all about. But get them involved in their district and where they live, because they just seem to really thrive when they can work with someone. So I think that's the big part of recruiting as well, is that asking that first question when they sign up, who do they have that they know that they want to join Avon so that they can work together? So, I mean, there's no reason they can't find somebody to be a team member when they first sign up as well. So, I think the involvement with all of that is really important.
It is, and there was a discussion about that one time, Sarah, and some folks were saying, well, I don't want to work with them if they're not on my team, that sort of thing. And I can understand that you would think, this is not affecting, but here's the secret. If you can just say, okay, there's 3 or 4 people that want to meet every week for 1 hour, we're going to just touch hands and say, break and go and come back and tell each other how we did an hour later. That is worthy of your time, because it's going to force you to do something that maybe you might put off. Maybe you wouldn't spend a whole entire hour if you weren't committed to someone else. I know that I wouldn't exercise every time I exercise if I didn't have to be there. I teach it, so I have to be there. So if you're that person who's helping someone who's not on your team to learn how to talk to people, that means you're also out there getting your name out too, if you guys are taking turns, and it's gonna benefit you. So if you ever want to set that up as a district manager, we can look at your geographical area. We can send out an email and say, there's going to be a meetups. Angie is going to allow whoever would like to walk with her and learn how to talk to customers, or Amanda, same thing, Michelle, and we'll help you find some folks to partner with, or even, your downline that lives near you as well, of course.
You'll have some good fun when you're a group.
Absolutely. It's a lot more fun. I know Amanda has some events coming up. Angie, do you have any events coming up right now? I know she'll be typing in the chat box. Amanda, what have you still got coming up? I know you had so many you were looking at. Oh, Amanda said she books and covers vendor events for her downlines and get out there when they take turns doing them. They're doing it together. She's inviting someone so that she can help them all get their name out. That's great. Yeah, that's what I remember. She was saying so-and-so's coming to this event and so-and-so's coming to this event. And that way she's helping them all to grow. Angie said, not at this time, but she's working with the one that we talked about fundraising with together. Awesome. Okay. And then she's got 3 vendor events and 1 book party. Yay, book party.
Yay, that's awesome. I love those book parties. Congratulations. They're great.
So can I be nosy, Amanda? What did you offer the person who's doing the book party? Did you offer them maybe a certain percentage off, or what did you offer them?
Personally, $10 credit for every 100 that they make.
That's a good one.
Okay. So credit towards product. That's easy, simple.
Mm-hmm.
Couple hundred, they get 20. 300, they get 30. And up from there, that's great.
Right.
Awesome. And that book party hostess may very well be a recruit, because if they can pull together a great book party order, they can be an Avon rep.
That's for sure.
Right.
That's awesome.
All right.
Got some good things
Well,
happening out there.
There is. Y'all chime in too if you have questions about incentives, programs. I know they've been out for a while, but we never want to, neglect the opportunity to let you clarify or ask any questions that you have on those. Keep those book parties up. Keep up the recruiting flyers. Keep up your events. We are so proud of you guys.
And keep sharing too. I know on our Facebook page and our divisional Facebook page, anything that works, feel free to share it with others so everyone can give it a shot, give it a try. Everything's worth trying.
That's true. And I'm glad you said that. We love participation. We love it when you type something in our group that says, guess what? I did this and this happened, because that's motivational for you. So of course it's motivational for others. And so please do that, guys.
Right.
Oh,
We love
I
sharing
love
too.
Oh, I love that.
Challenge Mommy and Me chocolate face mask.
Oh,
That
you know what?
chocolate line is my favorite. I can't quit talking about it.
Amanda posted that. She challenged them, and they actually took selfies with the mask on their face.
Awesome.
Mommy and me thing. How many did that, Amanda? Like 3 or 4 of them did it? I think something like that. But she posted her pictures.
See, that's a great idea. That's something different. I love it. I'll be sharing that, Amanda, with my team tomorrow at my other meeting.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
She makes it fun to be her customer. So I would want to be her customer. I get it.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to make my kids do that now with me.
And I'll see it too.
Take pictures.
I don't know how well mine would go having 3 boys. I don't know if they'd take the challenge.
Right.
You have to send it to Amanda so she can put it with her with her others. But I'll see her also go out on social media, and I don't want to get this totally wrong, Amanda, but I've seen a couple of times she's said, when I get 100 likes, I'm going to give away, but what she's drawing attention. She's this, people are going to say, hey, look at this, because they want the likes, because they want her to give something away. So doesn't have to even be, she didn't even say what it was, the one that I read. So it doesn't even have to be anything big, but she gets attention that way. It's great.
Right.
That's awesome. Awesome. We have got some great ideas out there. So we appreciate all of you being on the leadership call today. And we will resume next week with our 12:30 coffee talk, or 11:30 Central Time, for the representatives who are looking at growing sales and building a team, etc. And then we'll be back to 1 o'clock Eastern Time, or 12 o'clock Central Time for our leadership. So that's for everybody who's got at least one team member in their team. So we'll be back next week with the normal schedule as well. So
did you mention the new rep, Sarah? Did you mention? We're going to begin doing the new rep. We get a lot more participation one-on-one. Yeah. And we get a lot more participation where people will respond to text or email. We don't get very much participation from new representatives about to place their first order. So we are going to start to do that one-on-one. But of course, they will be invited to the all representative call, which is at 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central. So just in case, we want to make sure and let you guys know that. And I did note that as well. And when I sent it out on the email today.
Yep, absolutely. All right. Well, it's goodbye from us. Have a great week. It's going to be an awesome Avon week. And thank you all for participating, and we really appreciate it. And we will see you here, same channel, same time next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great week.